chance tonight, the low 67. 40% chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, high 81. 30% chance on Saturday, high 78. For Sunday and Monday, slight chance for showers and thunderstorms both day, with the high in the upper 70s to around 80. Overnight low was 70, yesterday's high 91, 67 100ths of an inch of rainfall overnight at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Currently, humidity at 100%, winds from the east at 5 miles an hour, and the pressure at 29.85. Right now, cloudy skies, we've got 72 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Mark Turner. I'm Mike Dreeth, and Sheldon Bunning in this morning to join us.
Good morning, all. Apparently works 24 hours a day. You've already been working this morning.
You had to make some executive decisions, didn't you?
I did.
They track you down and they say, I need your help, boss. And then you tell them what to do.
Well, no, that was a customer, but he has the super secret bat phone number.
Oh! Okay.
Which is not super secret at all.
No. Well, more rain. That's good.
Yep. Nice
shower
bad. In town yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, we got a pretty good shower where you and I were, but apparently in some other parts of the area they didn't get much of anything. So it was very spotty.
Kind of crazy.
You know, I was just looking at the average low. You know, what happened yesterday with sports.
Yeah, with football and volleyball moved to the spring.
So I was just looking what the average low is temperature-wise in Fairfield in February.
Yeah.
25 degrees. Okay?
Yeah.
And the average low in March is 34 degrees. Can you imagine? And you know what kind of weather we get sometimes in February.
And March. Late February and March, yeah.
Can you imagine having a football game at the train yard with it being 18 degrees with a wind chill factor of, 0?
We got to toughen these kids up.
That's right.
Apparently.
It's football weather.
Man, that just seems... I'm glad. I'm glad that
they're going to get a chance to
give
play.
it a chance. But, boy, that's going to be brutal.
Can you play in Carhartts or...
You might need to.
Might have to, right. That really kind of limits the amount of people that are going to be in the stands, I would think. Even if they'd allow it.
I know what I'm going to have to invest in.
Underwear.
One of them electric heated coats and
pants.
Oh,
you're in the booth. They'll pipe in heat in there.
There's no heat in the booth.
Oh, you watch now.
That new luxurious booth, no heat. Come on.
I'm sure no air in the booth.
Going to be a space heater before this is over with, I guarantee you.
I'll purchase the space heater.
you could bring down the whole power grid. Watch.
It'll be my gift to the FCH.
I like to gift it.
I'll donate a burn barrel for them.
Yeah.
You guys can.
As long as we can find some way to vent the smoke out of the...
Well, usually they have the door to the upstairs open.
Not now, I bet.
Not during the
not when you're going to have a game. Now the games won't actually. They'd have to practice in February.
Yeah, February 15th would be the first day of practice for football.
Right.
If everything holds the way it is.
That's just frigid.
But,
you'd have to be tough.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then probably the first games we're looking at the end of February.
And then a limited schedule. It can't be more than 6-7 weeks, right? To be able to get in a postseason?
Yeah, it's not going to be. They're going to cut the season down, and that's where the hard work for athletic directors.
I wonder, do they continue to practice this fall?
I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
All to be determined.
They might have still a few days of summer contact period that they can practice.
Was there a disjuncture between what the governor said and what the Illinois High School Association said? Was there some sort of disconnect?
Somebody didn't get the memo from the governor's office, apparently.
And so what did they say that was counter to what the governor said?
Well, they didn't say anything that was counter to what the governor said. The governor just added a little bit more than what the IHSA said. The governor added the fact that it's going to be conference competition,
right,
and competition from the same geographic area.
Okay,
So, from my understanding, okay, the Mules are supposed to go, basketball-wise, supposed to go to Casey Westfield to play this year.
we don't think
Okay.
so.
My understanding, with the way the governor's announcement works, I don't think the Mules are going to be able to go to Casey Westfield because you're going to have to play in your local area. So you go to Carmel, probably go to
In other words,
Carmel, you probably go to Blueford, places like that,
You
and
wouldn't
conference
want
schools.
you wouldn't want to be Bobby Wells right now. Is what you're saying.
I would
You got to
wanna be,
reset
yeah.
everything.
No, you got to reset everything, and you got to do it quick because or fall practices for golf and cross country and girls tennis that starts.
Can we just
August
show
10th,
up at
August
random
10th.
schools with our bus and our kids and say, hey,
Hey, want to play?
get
Hey,
yours
wanna
out
play?
here?
That might have to be the only solution.
I might have to do it.
All right. Having said that, anything else going on with you? This guy here, this guy brought burritos, breakfast burritos.
I know.
He brought breakfast. Yesterday, you brought a whole basket full of vegetables, many of which still out there that I'm going to have to steal some more of.
It's not a basket; it's a box.
Well, it's a fancy
small box.
It's a fancy box. I brought cucumbers.
I saw that.
Kind of like homemade potpourri. Is that what you were going for? Or?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay.
That's right. Homemade tomatoes.
He had a myriad of different types of tomatoes. Not just your basic run-of-the-mill tomatoes.
There's some purple ones out there.
And they're tasty. I don't mind telling you because I've popped a few in my mouth.
Not a tomato fan.
No!
neither am
No.
I.
How could you be from here and not have a tomato fetish?
I'm not a tomato fan either. I mean, that's why I'm giving them all away.
Now, I'll eat ketchup by the gallon, but I'm not going to eat tomatoes.
Yeah, ketchup.
I will eat them cooked in something, stewed or chili or.
I'm grabbing some tomatoes. That's
Well,
all
then
there is
help
to it.
yourself.
No, don't worry. I plan on it.
That's what I told you.
All right. Time for this.
Welcome back. The show is your ticket out. Welcome back. We have lots of things that you'll laugh about. Well, the names haven't changed since you've come around. We have lots of neat guests that all hang around. 8 to 9 we'll see ya. 8 to 9 we'll see ya. Weekday mornings just to greet ya. Weekday mornings just to greet ya.
By far my favorite theme song so far. But I am a Welcome Back Cotter fan.
Yeah, what a great
Mr.
show.
Kata.
I can't find that anywhere.
It's not complete. It's not in
Syndication, or I don't know that it's the Netflix, the Hulu's, nowhere. I can't find it.
Sweat hogs.
It's hard to find.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Epstein's sick. Signed, Epstein's mother. I always loved that. Well, birthdays today. Arnold Schwarzenegger is 73.
I'll be back.
For another year.
He served as the 38th governor of the state of California from 03 to 11.
I always love the old movie. You've seen the movie Demolition Man?
Yes,
With,
but it's been a long
Sylvester
time ago.
Stallone. Mm-hmm. It's set in the future, like 2030,
Right.
and the president is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I've never seen it. Well, he wants to. There was a time where it looked like
Yeah.
he wanted to be that. He began.
But
lifting-
it's not. I mean, you have to change the Constitution to allow him to be president. though.
Right. Well, he became a citizen, but he's not naturalized.
Yeah, you have to be born in the U.S.
Right.
to be president.
He was lifting weights at the age of 15. He went on to win Mr. Universe at the age of 20, before winning the Mr. Olympia contest 7 times. He remains a prominent presence in bodylifting and bodybuilding. He's gained worldwide fame as a Hollywood actor, of course. Let me tick through some. He started as Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah. Will
And-
Chamberlain was in one of those movies. One
The
of the Conan
Barbarians?
movies.
Really?
Yeah.
1982. Will Chamberlain was strong. He was a box office hit. They had a sequel of that. It appeared in the title character in James Cameron's critically and commercially successful sci-fi action film, The Terminator. Mm-hmm. And that was in 1984. Well, we can go through
Had like
Terminator
12 of them, I
1,
think.
2, 3, 4, Let's see here. He also starred in other successful action films such as Commando, The Running Man, Predator, Total Recall. True Lies was one of my favorite
Yeah,
ones.
that's a good one.
movie. Remember his attempt at comedy?
Twins.
There you go.
With Danny DeVito.
19.
And he made a movie where he was he became pregnant.
Yes.
A movie called Junior.
I don't have
think
that
that
written
was
down. I have Kindergarten Cop.
Oh yeah,
Junior.
it's not a puma.
Yes. Junior in 1994. I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way in 1996.
Yeah. And he's co-starred with some big names.
What was the one with the really ugly woman actress? Was that Throw Mama from the Train? Was he in that
Yes.
one?
Yeah.
Or no?
No,
Was that,
that was
maybe-
Danny DeVito.
That was Danny
okay.
DeVito.
Maybe I'm
That was
thinking
a
the
great
twins.
one. It was a great one.
I'm thinking twins. Wrong tangent.
Billy Crystal was in that with
Yes.
Danny DeVito.
You're
I
right.
think. Yeah.
His nickname back when he was lifting was the Austrian Oak. But then he became, of course, the Governator.
The governor. And he was married to
Brigitte
one of the
Nielsen.
Kennedys.
No, Maria Shriver.
That's Stallone. I'm way wrong this morning.
She, of course, is the niece of JFK.
How did that work? He's a Republican.
Yeah.
She's a
Well, it didn't work
Major
well because,
Democrat.
they separated in
The
2011.
maid was probably planted.
There it was. That was what happened. In 2011, he admitted that he had fathered a child with their housemaid, their nanny. But that was back in 1997, so the kid was 14 years old when he admitted it.
oh man.
And it was because the kid looked just like him, and she found out that, he had been funneling money to the maid
Yeah.
to raise his son over the course of 14 years. That's a hard one to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
He didn't do it well
Yeah.
because at that time he was worth almost $800 million. Now he's estimated to be worth around $200 million.
Because Maria took him to town.
Maria was already pretty much set, I would
Yeah.
think. She was a TV news person,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
They
She
met,
was, yeah.
anyway. Well, so anyway, happy birthday, Arnold.
Arnold
Delta Burke is 64.
from Designing Women.
That's right. She was Suzanne Sugarbaker in the CBS comedy Designing Women, and she won, she was nominated for 2 Emmy Awards for that portrayal. Other television credits include Filthy Rich, Delta, a show that was built around her in 1992 and 93. It didn't work out real well. Women of the House, and a show called DAG, D-A-G, which I don't remember at all.
I don't know.
I think I know which one that is. She's got a famous husband too, didn't she?
Yeah,
She does. That is Gerald McRaney.
Yes.
He is an
That's
actor.
Simon and Simon.
Yes, and also Major. I'm trying to remember the other show that he was in. Major.
Dan.
No, I forget.
He was in
You might have
Jericho.
been.
He was in Jericho.
Oh, he was in a lot of things. Anyway, they've been married since 1989, and they're still married.
Okay.
In Hollywood, that doesn't happen much. By the way, in her senior year in high school, she was in Florida. She won the title of Miss Florida as a high school student. Nobody had ever done that before. I don't think since. The youngest Miss Florida title holder in pageant history. She's been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She's struggled with her weight a little bit, and that's certainly not unique to people
Yeah.
of our age.
I really don't struggle. Mine just keeps going up. It's not really a struggle at all.
There's no struggle. You're not even struggling. You're just going,
I'm not even trying.
All right, come on.
I'm trying. That's why I have, so far, I haven't touched the sausage burrito. And it might be gone by now.
I need to have your newsman put a fan behind it and let it blow in this way.
No, I'm resisting at this point. Lisa Kudrow's 57 today. Did you know she was that old?
No.
No, did not.
Making a guest appearance on several television sitcoms early in her career. She was on Cheers as a reoccurring character. And then she became Phoebe on Friends, and was on Friends for 10 years, between 94 and 04. earned her Primetime Emmy and Screen Actors Guild Awards. She also portrayed Phoebe's twin sister.
Oh, I cannot remember the name. Ursula.
Ursula, yeah, good job, Shelton. Wow. Yes. Man, that's pulling it out. She was also in the sitcom Mad About You. So, I mean, she's had a really good career. Starred in the cult comedy film Romy?
Romy and Michelle's high school
There
reunion.
you go. That's it, 1997. She was also in The Opposite of Sex in 1998.
She was in something I saw recently, and I can't remember what it was.
An HBO series,
yes.
The Comeback.
Yep.
No, it wasn't that.
No.
It was something else.
There's a newer show that was on HBO or one of the.
Yeah, I think it was on Netflix.
I think you're right, but I don't have that.
Okay.
Anyway, May of 95, she married a French advertising executive. They are still married. They have a son. And her pregnancy was written into the 4th. By the way, the weather window is now
We went from 80 to 100% chance, I think.
raining. Yep. It's coming down.
Those are some big drops.
Yeah, it sure
I
is.
can see them from a chair.
Anyway, there's a limited amount of things that you can see from your chair. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kudrow, they wrote the pregnancy into the Friends
script,
show.
yeah.
She was said to be having triplets as a surrogate for her younger half-brother. So that's how they got around it. July 30th.
I think he was played by Giovanni Ribisi.
Yes. You're right. Well done. Sheldon, you're on fire.
No, I missed the two easy ones earlier, but I just
you-
interjected my confident answers, and they were both wrong.
Obviously, you have something in your drink there that is, the synapses are starting to fire. I can see it.
I have to take that pill at least once a day. That where the people in the suits come looking for you, and
Share, Sheldon.
Yeah.
Share. 1942 on this date, the waves were created by U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. What were the waves? Do you know?
Navy band.
Women's Auxiliary
No.
Veterans Association?
No. Women accepted for volunteer emergency service. Waves.
Okay.
And so they, of course, for the Navy, they were there to help when we went to war
They
in
were
1942. They were what?
Heifers.
Don't
Not
say
heifers.
Don't call them heifers. Don't you dare call them heifers.
Helpers. They were helpers.
Sounds like FDR should have put an F in there, though, but it wouldn't have worked out, or the anagrammy thing might not have.
No, it wouldn't have. 1945, the USS, I don't remember this. Of course, I wasn't born, but I don't remember this in history. The USS Indianapolis torpedoed by a Japanese submarine. The ship had just delivered key components of the atomic bomb.
There is a great movie on Netflix.
On this?
Yeah.
I
I believe Nicolas Cage is in it.
okay,
It's really good.
I got to watch it.
And it has Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
good.
actually one of his better performances.
Hey, just go into the search on Netflix and just type in Nick Cage. The man has never turned down a script.
It just keeps bringing you.
I mean, I think you could binge watch for like 13 years and not get through all the Nicolas Cage movies.
Anyway, they had just delivered the components
Right.
for the Hiroshima bomb. Hiroshima
And
bomb.
then torpedoed.
It got
and then-
torpedoed. Out of 1,196 men, only 316 survived the attack. It was right outside of Tinian, the Pacific little island where they launched the Enola Gay, which
Yeah.
was what bombed Japan.
But I think a lot of it had to do with shark attacks on some of the folks who didn't make it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's got to be a rough movie to watch.
It's it's well made.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
it's
Just because Nick Cage is in.
And he gets eaten by a shark.
Oh, no, I'm sure he survives.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee. I may be completely wrong on this. Can we help you?
Good morning. Do you remember the scene from Jaws when you're talking about the Indianapolis?
Yeah. And give me the scene.
Was it Robert Shaw talking about it?
Oh, is he talking about?
You're going to need a bigger boat?
Yeah.
That was
No.
Oh.
He's talking about the shark bite he had.
Oh, yeah.
Don't recall
right.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Okay.
Jaws. I watched Jaws with one eye closed. Okay, it scared the heck out of me. I couldn't
it
even.
scared half the heck out of you.
I couldn't put
Because
my.
you only had one eye open.
I barely put my foot in a bathtub after that.
Think they were coming up the sewer or what?
I never know. 1956, the phrase "In God We Trust" adopted by the U.S. by the Congress as the national motto. That wouldn't happen today, I bet. 1956. 1968, Ron Hansen of the Washington Senators made the first unassisted triple play in the major leagues in 41 years. Explain that, Mr. Sports Guy. How do you do an unassisted triple play?
Okay.
Give me a scenario that would happen.
All right.
It involves a lot of running.
A guy on first and second.
Guy on first and second.
Okay.
Men,
The batter
players.
hits the batter hits a hard line drive to short.
Okay,
Shortstop catches the line drive.
right,
Steps on second because the runner had taken off,
right.
and then throws to first because that runner had taken off.
Okay, so it takes bad base running.
Does that count as assisted, though, if the first baseman's involved?
Oh, yes, it does.
That's true. I guess it does.
No, you'd have to tag two people. It'd be a line drive. You could catch it. That'd be one.
Uh-huh.
You'd have to have somebody.
No.
Second
Yeah.
baseman
No.
catches the line drive,
One
tags
guy,
the runner that was in front of him from first, and then tags the guy trying to get away from second to third.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not. You're right.
It's not easy.
It's not easy to explain.
No, it doesn't. It means
even
one
harder
person
on the diamond.
One person has to be responsible for all 3 outs in an inning.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay.
All right. This was, what did they call it when Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt were married? Was that
That was Braniford.
Braniford?
I think.
Okay, anyway, they were married on this date in 2000. So that was 20 years ago.
Okay.
They aren't anymore. Of course, if you go to a store that has those,
The tabloids?
they're going to get back
Yeah.
soon.
God bless him.
On this date in 2001, Lance Armstrong became the first American to win 3 consecutive Tour de Frances.
Mm-hmm.
He had some help.
Yeah. He had a little help.
July 30th, on this date, 1942, Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes, recorded the last of 90 recordings with the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra. Old Blue Eyes hung it up with the orchestra. Mm-hmm. All right, Sheldon, this is right in your wheelhouse, this question of the day. You know, the Carnaby Square question of the day is, of course, sponsored by Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Fairfield for over 40 years.
Yeah.
Nigh on to 40 years. And the question is, what is your dream car? Of course, anything that comes off your lot's a dream car.
Well, that is correct.
But this
You've got to have goals, though.
Okay, so we're going to talk about this when we come back on Morning Coffee.
Summer is the perfect time to tackle those indoor projects on your list, like escaping the heat and refreshing your home with new paint. Lowe's has you covered with our #1 best-selling color, Agreeable Gray, and accent colors like Snowbound and Retreat. Plus, you can get Valspar's dual scrub and stain resistant Ultra Interior Paint Plus Primer starting at just $24.98 a gallon every day. For ideas and inspiration, download the Lowe's app and discover what's possible. U.S. only.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. They love Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's got all the flavor and zero the sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. And the drink with their feast? Yeah, they have a Pepsi Zero Sugar. The person who doesn't compromise loves a good golden doodle. All the golden retriever goodness with just a hint of doodle. And when they're bringing said golden doodle for a walk, they bring a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, done right. That's what I like.
Stop at John's Butcher Block now through Saturday and save on items like whole chicken, just $1.79 a pound, or get smoking deals on extra lean ground beef for just $4.49 a pound, and get sizzling deals on 8-piece chicken cut-ups for just $1.79. Don't forget their deli has potato salad. It's only just $2.99. John's Butcher Block accepts cash, check, and all major credit cards and link card, located across from the Fairfield City Hall.
At Uniquely Rustique, they have everything you need to keep your kid from getting brain drained this summer. Workbooks, flashcards, travel games, and more. And while you're shopping for the kids, make sure to check out their selection of decor for your home and garden. Don't forget, teachers, at Uniquely Rustique, they have what you need to prepare your room for the year ahead. Uniquely Rustique is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 3. Find them online and like them on Facebook.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when 27 years of political imprisonment ended for Nelson Mandela?
Fellow South Africans, apartheid has no future.
In a boxing upset, Buster Douglas knocked out undefeated heavyweight champ Mike Tyson. A flat tire in the last lap cost Dale Earnhardt the Daytona 500 and gave Derek Cope his first victory ever.
You always come down here with optimism, but it's a dream come true.
Bonnie Raitt won 4 Grammy Awards.
I can only take so much of this. Wake me up when this is over.
And here's what the radio is playing. Those songs were big winners when they hit the air, but when did they? The answer and a touch of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by and check out great deals at your Fairfield Save-A-Lot store located on West Main Street. 10-pound ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Whole beef ribeyes, $4.99 a pound. Sliced slab of bacon, $3.99 a pound. And whole seedless watermelons, $4.48. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store located on West Main. And check them out on Facebook.
February 1990.
Taylor Dane and Love Will Lead You Back, the top song of February 1990. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Rothrock Auctions will have a real estate and personal property auction for Joe Adams on Saturday, August 1st at 9:30 a.m. Auction will be held at 976 Sycamore Street in Mill Shoals. Real estate includes a 3.5 acres of commercial property with a 60 by 60 shop. There'll be collectibles, equipment, parts, shop items, a sailboat, and lawn and garden items up for bid. For more information, visit rothrockauction.com. Mark Rothrock, Rothrock Auctions Auctioneer.
Can you believe it? It's end of season summer sale at Carnaby. It's time for all summer fashions to go. All dresses and summer sportwear now half price. You'll also find a 75% off and a $10 rack. Their Brighton sale corner is loaded with newly retired pieces at 25 to 50% off. You can't beat Carnaby's prices during the end of season summer sale. The grass is always greener when you shop local. Come see the girls at Carnaby Square.
We're back on Morning Coffee. We're having a good time here with Shelton. Hey, by the way, I wanted to mention before we get into the question of the day, the Carnaby Square question of the day, got a request from the person who said that they would like for us to mention that it would be nice to send birthday cards to a former Wayne County resident who will be celebrating his 100th birthday on August the 28th. He is also a World War II veteran. His contact information is James Wade, Carrier Mills Nursing and Rehab Center, P.O. Box 68, 6789 U.S. Route 45 in Carrier Mills. And so let's put a smile on a World War II veteran's face.
Not many of them left.
100 years old, coming up on August the 28th. Question of the day, the Carnaby Square question of the day. What's your dream car? We got to start here, and we're going to start with our guest. Sheldon, what's your dream car? Of course, anything that rolls off the lot at Le Mans. Wait, let's get that out of the way, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to have a 63.5 Ford Galaxy Fastback XL factory lightweight.
And why?
I just love that car. It's beautiful.
You like the lines?
Big car.
Big car.
Big motor.
Lots of horsepower.
Lots of horsepower. Lots of woodens.
How about you, bud?
Foreign or domestic?
Why do you have to get specific like that? Why can't you just say it's the car? It's a car. What's your...
Two.
All right, then do two.
Two. A Porsche 953, like Eddie Murphy drove in 48 hours.
Okay.
All right. Or a 68 Camaro SS.
Okay. Well, let me hedge my bets. I'd love to have my first car, okay, which was a 67 Chevy Impala slantback. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just the sentimental value of having your first car back.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'm going to be just like many of these people here. Oh, I'd probably like a Vet. Boy, I like Johnny's Vet.
Oh yeah, that's
don't
a nice
you?
One. Yeah,
it's nice.
But I really am like a lot of these people. The 57 Chevy with wings Bel Air is a sweet ride. And it's iconic.
It is.
And there's a lot of people that share that. Let me see here. Now, I'm going to just mention some of them, and you guys, react when you hear it. Thomas says, I'm building it now. It's a 4th generation Monte Carlo SS hardtop. He doesn't give a year.
Wow.
Rick says a 1970 Mustang or a white 1957 Chevy two-door. Well, there you go. There's the first reference to the 57. Kent says a 1970 Chevelle SS, black with white stripes.
That's iconic. That's an iconic car.
You don't see those many around.
You see them every once in a while.
Lance says...
I had one in the shop yesterday. Or the
Seriously?
day before. It was white with red stripes. Or red with white stripes.
Yeah, the 70 Chevelle SS.
It was somewhere there. It was 70, 71,
always had, like your truck, always had two
those
stripes.
Yeah.
Racing stripes.
Yeah, racing stripes.
I'm trying to get rid of those stripes, by the way. It makes me too easy to spot in town. I can't do surveillance.
I thought the license plate made you too
Well,
easy to
that's
spot.
kind of obvious, isn't it? Lance says a 1953 or 54 Studebaker Commander. Never heard of
a
it.
Pickup truck?
No.
No. Okay.
David says a BMW 5 Series.
That's a nice car.
Gala, a 57 Chevy Bel Air. There it is again. Greg says the same thing. His is blue, two-door hardtop. Mark, a 1967 GTX 426 Hemi 4-speed.
Good choice.
That is a good one.
Very, very specific. Shirley says a 1964 half shiny red Mustang with white leather interior. She's gone to the extent of telling you what kind of interior she wants in her dream car. 65 Mustang, JC says that. 2020 Lamborghini. Here's somebody that dreams. How much money do you think that thing would cost? You got an idea, Sheldon?
A couple $100,000 probably.
Yeah, probably 400.
You're kidding me. Those monthly payments would be heck, wouldn't they?
I think
on
if
my
you got the money
Lamborghini.
to buy a 2020 Lamborghini.
I don't know how they are, but I think like Ferrari, you have to be approved by Ferrari to own one.
Yeah. No. Seriously?
Yes.
I got
believe so.
$400,000 and they're not going to take
I
me?
think so.
They're not going to take my money? Oh, goodness.
That exclusive of a club.
Linda says a 55 Chevy. What's Gordy's? Gordy's a 55 Chevy?
55.
I think it's 55.
Lee says a 69 Z28 Camaro. Emily likes a Mini Cooper.
Okay.
Shirley, a red Corvette.
Is it a little red Corvette?
Little red Corvette. A 70 Chevelle SS, says somebody else. Mike says 1970 Chevy El Camino SS 454.
Always love that line from that 70s show. You know what El Camino stands for?
No.
The Camino.
Susan says a 78, 79 Trans Am. Oh, she's back to Smokey and the Bandit days, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Must have a T-top. That's defining for the Smokey and the Bandit car.
Do they still make T-tops?
No.
No, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, not even vets have
you
T-tops?
know, a lot of them have removable tops, but
not a T-top.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
have the, what they call it. Is it a Targa?
that was Porsche's version when
Porsche.
it
I
had
think
the
so.
Targa top.
But anyway, they just take the whole top off.
I don't know if that remained a little bit
Across the front
popular like in the mid to early 80s, because see, they did away with convertibles, pretty well for a long time.
Yeah.
Here's I've got a convertible, Bought it from you.
Yeah.
Travis says a 74, this is great, a 74 Ford Pinto station wagon. I had one. I actually had one.
Pinto station wagon?
With wood grain on the sides. I had one when I was in like the early 70s right after I got out of school. I think it was 5 or 6 years old when we started to have a family. I had a Pinto.
You had the Ford Pinto station
You
wagon.
kept praying when you look in the window that the person behind you would stop.
I had the Chevy version, but it was never really roadworthy. I had a Vega GT wagon.
Remember the Ford had a version too, the Ford Maverick. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was they had made 2 and 4 door of it.
Yeah.
I like those, the 2-door.
Mike says,
especially if you had like the Grabber edition, it was a V8.
Yeah. Well, Vega had a big engine version too.
That was an aluminum engine, wasn't it? The Vegas.
Nah.
Weren't they aluminum? Didn't Vegas have aluminum engine blocks?
I don't know. They ran the small block in some of those, and they called some of them a Monza, I think.
Yes, they did. I had a Chevy Monza, too. Clara says a fully restored 1965 Chevelle or 55 Mercury. Mike says, now to get a load of this, this was his car in high school, a 1971 Chevelle Malibu 350 with rally wheels and Landau top. That was a pretty sweet ride to be in high school.
That was a nice ride, yeah.
Mine was, I bought my car for like $650 because my dad made me go up and take a loan out for $25 a month when I was a sophomore.
Yeah, mine cost $65. My first car did.
It started?
Sort of. you know how they used to, they keep running after you turn the...
Yeah.
It ran so good it didn't want to quit.
Well, it ran so good it didn't want to quit, and then the fenders fell off after the engine finally quit. So
here's the win.
Pop rivet them back on.
I think I was like 14. I traded a swing set for a car.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What kind
And
of
not a
car
very
was
good. It was a '64 Comet 4-door.
A Comet 4-door. Okay, so here's the win-win. You buy a car for $65 and you sell it for $65 a year or two later. What did you do?
Here's what I did. Took the fenders, I pop riveted them back on. Okay.
Good thinking.
Then I got corrugated tin to run under the back seat, so that you
wouldn't fall out.
Wouldn't fall out. It was a '69 VW.
Here's
bug.
important. The back seat was important back then.
Painted it. Put some seat covers on it. Painted it with a brush in the backyard.
No, the whole car. You had brush strokes on the side of the car.
No, wasn't brush strokes. Remember those styrofoam brushes? I used those so there were no brush strokes. So I did that in the back of the car.
You wanted
in
the
the
car
backyard.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I sold it for $650.
No.
Yeah.
You made 10 times what you bought it for.
Well, this is the
minus the pop rivets and the corrugated tin.
Let me tell you something. This is the kind of sucker you need to walk onto your lot. It's the guy that bought this car.
I've already been there. So let me tell you about this car though. It was a '69 VW Bug, Autobahn edition.
So it could move.
Okay, so it had a Porsche engine in it. because I lived on a military base. A guy
It would run
had bought it in
68
Europe.
miles an hour instead
Yeah.
of 54.
The guy
So
had
like
bought it
Herbie.
in Germany.
It's Herbie, the
This is
love bug.
Herbie on steroids, man.
Yeah.
So the guy had bought it in Europe, and then because he was in the military, had it shipped back over. Well, nobody had realized that it was an Autobahn edition. So, all the gauges were in German. And then, the only way I found out it was an Autobahn version with the Porsche engine is I took it to get a starter. Nobody could find a Volkswagen starter for it. We finally took it to the dealership, and he said, this is a Porsche engine. So they put a Porsche starter on it. Off we went.
I remember I bought a Porsche.
$6,000 later.
Yeah.
I had a Porsche. I bought a Porsche for $4,000, and the reason why nobody wanted to buy it as a used car, and it was
Because it
cool.
didn't run.
No, it ran. It ran really well. They said if the water pump goes out, it's going to cost you $750 because we had to have it shipped in.
Yeah.
And we had a special. All right. Well, anyway, it goes on. It goes on and on and on. As far as these, I didn't get to even a quarter of the cars, dream cars. So maybe we'll do that again sometime.
Yeah, maybe we
really
will.
enjoyed it.
All right, Sheldon's got trivia today.
I do.
Did you get them all?
I came up
He
with
was
10.
right.
He was right as he went along.
All right.
Did you notice the lack of research that I had to do?
I did.
Well, you're using your phone. That's good.
No. Most of these are
Out of your fertile brain.
Out of his mind.
He's not out of his mind. He's
Well,
got a
yes, he
fertile,
is out
he's
of
got a
his-
fertile mind.
All right.
Go ahead, buddy.
Give us the question.
Let's see if you guys are really super fans of the movie Blues Brothers.
All right.
I doubt it, but go ahead.
All right. Name one band member besides Jake or Elwood.
Oh, I can do that. I can name a couple.
Carry me then, bud.
I will.
Mark will know this one. What actress played Jake's jilted ex-fiancée?
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, you should know that.
Sure.
The above-mentioned character in the tunnel scene remarked that she called in for the wedding, that her father called in his last favor from what mobster?
Okay.
You know that?
I don't know if I know that one, man.
Okay. Turner already gave the answer up to this one. What was the name of the honky-tonk they played in?
Good.
Okay.
And I'm glad he can take care of that one.
Semi-honky-tonk related. The band that was supposed to play that night was the Good Old Boys.
Yeah.
What was the lead singer's name? His character name.
I know. Gosh, I can't.
Well, you're going to have to carry us, dude.
Okay.
I know who played him.
I don't know his name.
I think Chuck Connors
Yeah?
played him.
Chuck Connors?
Yeah,
The rifleman?
I believe so. I may be wrong.
What legendary blues artist was playing outside in Calumet City at the Ray's Music Exchange scene?
Oh, I know that one.
Got that one?
I got that one.
All right. You'll have this one too.
Boom, boom, boom.
What soul artist owned the diner?
I know that one too.
Oh, you're pretty good.
Good. Yeah, he's going to carry us.
You'll know this one too. There's bonus points attached to this one. Next
All
one.
right.
Who played the preacher?
Oh, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one.
The bonus points are what was the character's name?
The preacher?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw out a guess.
And these last two are kind of linked. What drink did John Candy's character order at the final scene?
I know that one.
All right.
I know that one.
Hey, you're pretty good, Turner.
Turner.
I think I know it anyway.
All right. The final scenes, or not the final scenes, but the concert they played was at the Palace Hotel Ballroom. What beautiful lake was it located on?
Okay.
Boy, this could be a Dreeth shutout here, but it looks like it might be a Turner home run. So stay tuned and come back, and we'll give you the answers to Sheldon's trivia, mostly on one movie. All on one movie. Back when we come back.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop in Fairfield. Just look at all those skags. I think spotting skag Morse could be the new slug bug game. Be like, there's one, pow! Skag people are happy people, and I'll bet right now there are a lot of people glad they got their skags, real glad. So if you're sitting in your yard up to your eyeballs in grass, come see us. We have a skag for you too. Get happy. We are Main Street Shop in Fairfield. Wow, zoom!
I'm at Interior Sit and Sleep, North 6th Street in Vincennes, as the 1-year anniversary sale continues. If you need a mattress, you need to stop in today.
We have over 25 different styles here on the floor.
Darv, tell us one of your featured mattress companies.
Well, we've carried Bose now for quite some time. They're made right here in Indiana. They make a phenomenal mattress.
It shows on the banner at the rear of your store that Bowles is the mattress of West Baden Hotel.
Yes, they are featured at West Baden. We've got 3 of the West Baden series mattresses here on the floor for everybody to stop in and take a look at.
A variety of sizes, great prices. Tell us a little bit about that, Darv.
We carry all the sizes anywhere from, we have twin, full, queen, king, even California king. We have queen size mattress sets starting as low as $299, twin size mattress starting as low as $99. Got a little bit of everything.
Don't have a restless night's sleep another night? Come in and get the mattress you want at the price you want. The 1-year anniversary sale is going on now. Interior Sit and Sleep, North 6th Street, Vincennes.
Built on dedication, Graver Post Buildings has earned the trust of thousands throughout the heartland. A major leader in the post frame industry, you can turn to us for advice, best price, and most durable, long-lasting products and buildings in the country. Buildings for agriculture, commercial, residential, and even new roofs. We have the staff, crews, and supplies to handle your project. Turn to Graver Post, a tradition for over 45 years. Call us today at 800-264-5013. Visit us online at graverpost.com or drop by our showroom near Odin, Indiana.
Gatsby's Gaming is back open 7 days a week. All 6 machines are live and running, and we are thrilled to welcome back our customers. Gatsby's private gaming room supplies free chips, candy, and soda to gamers while playing. We are open 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sundays. Must be 21 to enter.
Gatsby's Gaming, 1476 Illinois Highway 15 in Fairfield. Get your Gatsby on.
Have you heard? All Sierra HPC clinic sites have made some changes. We will be offering sports and school physicals at no out-of-pocket cost. And it gets even better. School physicals will include vaccinations at no out-of-pocket cost for both new and established patients. Call 1-833-209-0498 to schedule your appointment at any of our 11 Sierra HPC clinic sites throughout southern Illinois.
Sheldon Bunning is here from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler. And Sheldon, you've been selling some vehicles over the last few days.
I've been fortunate. I've been very busy.
Now,
hey, we'll take it.
You've been busy, but what you're looking for right now is used vehicles.
Yes, come buy a new one and trade us your used car.
And even if somebody isn't trading in for a new vehicle, you can still buy their vehicle outright if they're wanting to sell.
That is correct. That is correct.
All right, I've got a
69 VW with a giant hole in the floor, but but it's an Autobahn edition.
Only went $600 for it.
That's right.
Autobahn edition. Autobahn in the Crusher. Is that what it was?
That's right. Let's talk about the service department. We don't talk about the service department a lot, but the guys down there do a great job.
They do. They do a good job. You know, they take extensive training from the factory from both franchises. A lot of electrical stuff anymore. You've about got to be an electronics expert over a mechanic anymore, but we've got a lot of good experience, a lot of good guys down there.
So much of the touch screen type
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Those things are tough.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate
tires.
the
We know we
yeah.
do. We do quite a bit of tire business, but we've got great deals on almost any. We can get almost anything in a tire. So
and you've got the express lube down there too.
Yep. You can whip up and make an appointment, or you can call ahead and make an appointment on the appointment rack too.
All right, man. Appreciate the visit. We'll talk to you for some trivia in just a minute. Fairfield area weather forecast is calling for a 90% chance of rain today, with the high around 80 tonight, 60% chance of rain, the low 67, 40% chance tomorrow, high 81, 30% chance on Saturday, high 78, slight chances on both Sunday and Monday with the highs in the upper 70s to around 80. Overnight low was 70, yesterday's high was 91. So far, about 69 1/100ths of an inch of rainfall since overnight here at the WFIW studios. Currently, humidity at 100%, winds from the southeast at 5 miles an hour, pressure at 29.84. Right now, cloudy skies, 73 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing rain all over the area at the present time.
Probably appropriate music for our trivia.
I thought maybe he would play "She Caught the Katy" or something as we were left me a mule to ride.
All right, buddy.
That's what I was going to play.
You've got us. You got all of our attention, and you're going to make Turner look like he's brilliant. Because
I surely stumped him on a couple.
Yeah, I know you did.
I don't think I think I have maybe one answer in this.
All right.
All right.
A band member besides Jake and Elwood.
Steve Cropper.
Steve the Colonel Cropper.
That's
You know,
right.
he did.
I would have accepted
And
Donald Duck Dunn.
Yep.
Matt Guitar Murphy.
That's what
Blue Lou Marini.
They were on the in the band.
Yep.
That did the hits.
Paul Schaefer.
That was later, though.
That was later. He wasn't
Yeah.
in the Blues Brothers in the movie, though.
But he was the musical director for them when they did their album.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I should have asked what act were they before the Blues Brothers?
Now that I don't know.
The Killer Bees
Ah, okay.
on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, was that where it was?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that's where they started it, but I didn't realize that was the killer. What some great lines there that I can't even do here now.
Yeah.
What actress played Jake's jilted ex-fiance?
I can do that. That's Carrie Fisher, right?
That is correct. That is correct. What was the mob guy's name that her dad called in his last favor with for the wedding?
I don't know. I have
Mad
no idea.
Pete Trillo.
Mad Pete Trillo. Okay.
The name of the honky tonk. Turner's got that one.
Bob's Country Bunker.
That's right.
What is it? Bob's Country
Bunker.
Bob's
Bunker.
Country Bunker.
Okay.
You boys owe me a lot of money for that beer you drank.
We play two types of music, right?
Yeah, country and western.
Best pepper steak around.
No, that was the Joliet. Or wait, that was the is that the
Oh,
Joliet?
no, when she came in.
Terre Haute Federal Prison, I thought had a wicked pepper steak.
Best pepper steak we got since.
What was the character's name of the lead singer of the Good Old Boys?
Oh man, I think it was Chuck something, wasn't it?
Tuck McElroy, lead singer and driver of the Winnebago.
Yeah. Chuck. Okay, I was called Chuck.
Jay, you were close.
I think it was Chuck Connors that played him.
Might have been.
We got to find that out for sure. Chuck Connors was from.
Who was it?
No idea, but it wasn't Chuck Connors.
I was going to say Chuck Connors.
He was not in Blues Brothers.
Okay.
All right, we got a definite confirmation
On that one, from the Peanut Gallery.
from the Bobcat. Go ahead.
All right. What legendary blues artist was playing outside in Calumet City? The Rays Music Exchange.
Well, when you say that, it comes to mind somebody like Muddy Waters.
John Lee Hooker.
John Lee Hooker.
Ah, okay.
What famous soul artist owned the diner?
Aretha Franklin.
That is correct.
Blue Lou and Matt Guitar Murphy worked there.
That's right. They
Hey,
were there
Matt-
to get.
Matt
They were there to
was-
get the band back together.
That's right.
I should have asked what they ordered.
What did they
Four
order?
whole
Fried chickens and
white toast,
dry white toast,
and a Coke.
and a Coke.
Not bad.
Who played the preacher?
James Brown.
And the bonus point, what was the Reverend's name?
I have no idea on the Reverend's name.
The Reverend Cleophas Brown.
Okay.
James Brown. Hardest working man in show business.
Yeah.
What drink did John Candy's character order at the palace?
Was it an orange whip?
Orange whip.
Yeah.
Orange whip. Orange whip.
What's an orange whip?
3 orange whips.
What do you think an orange whip is?
It's like an orange. Remember Orange Julius?
Yes.
That's kind of like an orange whip.
What? Think it's booze in it?
No. No.
Surely not. He bought them for the troopers, but
Yeah.
maybe things were a little more lax in 1978.
Possibly.
9. All right. They played the big concert at the Palace Hotel Ballroom. What beautiful lake was it located on?
Was it Lake Sheboygan?
Lake Wassapamani.
Wassapamani, okay.
Gosh, there's no way I can fight. Is that your list? That your list?
Who opened up for the Blues Brothers?
Well, that was, I can't remember his name. That's horrible, but he was the little janitor, but it was Cab Calloway.
Yeah, Cab Calloway.
Man, there was some real.
What the heck was his name? I'd have to Google
I
that.
can't
But
think of his name.
he was the janitor at the orphanage where they were with kids.
That's right.
What was the line? We've got sunglasses on.
It's 106 miles to Chicago.
It's
We got a
nice.
half a tank of gas, full pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Great line.
Hit
Super line. All right, Sheldon, you've dazzled here, as you do every day, downtown. Thank you, and stay out of the water down there if we get some more rain. Okay.
Well, we're on a perch there, so we're fairly okay.
You're in pretty good shape. All right, Sheldon Budding with us. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Back here tomorrow because I forgot today's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So we'll be back. We'll talk to you then.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump on Twitter again claims that mail-in voting leads to fraud and suggests delaying the election until people can vote securely, safely. Congress sets Election Day, currently to Tuesday after the first Monday in November. This year, that's November 3rd. The U.S. economy shrank by a third in the second quarter of the year because of the coronavirus outbreak, according to the Commerce Department. The Labor Department reports 1.4 million new unemployment claims last week.